This is the seatbelt I will show you how to take out and remove from this vehicle. This is being done on a Chrysler 300, Dodge Charger, or Dodge Magnum. If you want to see how I also repair this jammed seatbelt, then you can check out the other video of me tearing this apart and fixing it. You can check that out in the description. Also, I strongly recommend to watch the second part of this video, which involves installing the seatbelt, which includes the torque specifications and some other helpful tricks along the way. That is in the description below for easy reference as well. Anyway, these are all the tools you will need to gather to remove the seatbelt: breaker bar, ratchet wrench with a 10mm short socket, Torx T50 bit, E12 external Torx socket, pry bar, a few adapters if you want to connect it to the power drill or your ratchet, power drill with a screwdriver, and very important, you'll need a very small flat tip screwdriver, and equally as important, a clip. This is so your seatbelt doesn't fully retract. Very, very important. I'll put these tools in the description below, as well as those other videos. If this video helps, please like and subscribe. Let's remove this. So, first move your front seat forward, then open up the rear trunk and disconnect the negative battery wire. Use a ratchet and a 10mm short socket. Place it to the side. Come back to the front. Go ahead and pull this off with your fingers. You can use a flat tip if you want. Now I'm going to remove just a piece of this front door sill plate. However, if you want to remove the whole thing, I have a separate video on that. I'll leave that in the description. However, you really don't need to. You just need to pop this up with the pry bar. There we go. With the door sill plate partially off, you just need to put a flat tip screwdriver on here and remove it. Go ahead and grab an E12 external Torx socket and remove this bolt. Or you could use a power drill to be faster. Now we go to the back. Grab a flat tip or a pry bar and just pry this up a little bit. There we go. Now just bend this a little bit. Whoop, the screw's right there. Grab a power drill or a regular Phillips and remove the screw while holding the lower door sill back. There we go. Now to finish removing the lower B-pillar, pull this back. Use a Phillips screwdriver, preferably with a magnetic bit tip, to remove each screw. Move this belt webbing through this kind of groove S-shaped in a zigzag manner. There we go. Now grab a ratchet or breaker bar with a adapter for your Torx bit. This is a T50. Crack this loose. Now you could do it this way, or you could use a power drill to remove it to be faster. There we go. As you can see right here, there's Loctite, which means it might be a little hard to get off, which is why you might want to use a breaker bar in the beginning, and then you can always change it to the power drill. Place this to the side. Now alternate between the front seat and back seat and maneuver the lower B-pillar out of its spot. Pretty easy to get out. There's a screw behind this bracket. Go ahead and remove it. Now at this point, this seatbelt will retract more. That is if it's not stuck. And if that's the case and you want to reuse this, then put a clip on the bottom somewhere. Move the seatbelt to the side. Hold this belt down. You'll see another screw right here. Remove that. Now you'll see right here this yellow piece. This is the sensor that connects to the airbag. And grab a very small flathead screwdriver. Push this carpeting down, and right here, little slot right here, you're going to put your small flat tip right here and then pry it out. Might take some time. You'll slowly pry it out. Slot up here on the top as well.
You're just gonna pry that back a little bit. Eventually you'll be able to get your screwdriver on the side and just keep prying it apart. See, that's how it looks. Sticks out just a little bit. You could pull it out all the way, or once it's out just enough, there we go. So again, see this yellow clip? Put my flat tip right there on the bottom, and then once that came out a little bit, I'm able to wedge the flat tip on the top and the sides to just gently pry it out a little bit. So I took it out this way. I'll show you another view of this. Take your small flat tip screwdriver and you're just going to wedge it upwards. You can also try to get on the sides a little bit. Top, it's already kind of free, as you can see. Once it's up a little bit, you can then pull this right here. Keep in mind this is usually bolted down, so it's a lot easier to get. There we go. That's how the sensor pins connector look. That's how you remove a sensor on a seatbelt.
Let's get back to removing.
Go ahead and push this carpeting down. Put your Torx T50 bit on here and remove it. Now, here's these two hooks right here. Just go ahead and wiggle them out. There we go. The seatbelt is now free. If this video helped, please like and subscribe. I'm now going to reinstall this. I have a different video you can check out on how to install this. I'll leave that in the description below.
Also, if your seatbelt is jammed, then feel free and take a look at that video as well. And please let me know what you think of this video in the comments, or if you have any questions. Remember to always think how to save money, learn, and fix car yourself. See you later.